how are you? Okay, this is my first time to record for you on a different kind of platform. But what we're going to be working on today is we're going to work on a weaving project. And I have Betsy here to help me. Betsy is my second grader, and you might have heard me talk about her before. So for this weaving project, it's called a Peruvian wall hanging. Okay, it's a type of weaving that originated in the country of Peru. So you're going to need some sticks. This is a dowel rod. I don't know. I'm going to see if you can see it.
Kind of looks like chopsticks.
Or you could use a chopstick, or if you use, you could even use a pencil. So like even if you had a pencil that it's not sharpened or something's wrong with it, you could even use a pencil or a stick that you find in your backyard. It can be any size as long as it's kind of just a long enough round object. Not like a big, huge branch or anything like that. You also might want to get a selection of yarn if you have some of that at your house.
Any
Or
color.
if you're in the classroom, I have some yarn for you to use. You can use whatever colors you like. So we got white, yellow, orange, blue, and black. If you are at home, hold on, we have some red right here. If you're at home, you can use this also. This is called embroidery floss or thread. Okay, it's not teensy tiny like a spool of thread. It's a little bit thicker, so it's somewhere between this type of thread and yarn. It's just in the middle kind of a thing. So any one of these,
I think it kind of looks like a bit thick. It kind of thick.
it's kind of like
Thread.
skinny, medium,
I can't even
and
see.
thick. Okay, so we're going to get a length of our yarn, and I'll show you kind of how I usually measure it. Is I take it in my hand, and I go to like the tip of my nose. That's about a yard worth of yarn. And then I will clip it. You can make it shorter if you want to. You could even use a ruler. You could use the length of the stick you're going to use. Okay?
Or you could use an object in your house.
Oopsie. I'm going to use scissors. I'm using them real carefully. I measure my yarn, and then I cut the end that I need. And so this is kind of how I would do that. Now, if you're at home, you need permission before you start taking yarn from your mom or dad or grandma or whoever you're going to stay with. You need to get permission before you start cutting up all their yarn, okay? Because they might have
They
some...
might not want you to do
No,
that.
they might have some reason that they may be saving that yarn to do a project with it. Maybe they're going to make a wig for a baby doll or something. I don't know. Okay, so anyway, we're going to cut this yarn up. And I'm using a variety of yarn. Betsy, you want to carefully get that hanger behind you that has all the pretty yarn, or do you want to kind of, if you want to get that to show them, look, we got all that yarn. That's
So
cut up.
red, I would do like red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, white, black. But it's not in that order at all.
It's not exactly in that order. Okay, so I kind of have my sample yarn cut. All right, Betsy, go on and hang that up for me, okay? Hang it back where you found it. Okay, so we're going to use our stick, and I have a variety of colors picked. And maybe if you, oopsie, I'm sorry, maybe if you have a certain color that's a favorite color or a team color or something like that.
Or
something,
a school color.
Yeah, this is going to be a wall hanging, so it could be something that goes in your room.
Like my room.
Okay.
My room has lots of wall things.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go on and move the camera a little bit so you can see. So, we're going to take our stick and, hold on, let me see if I can figure it out. Let me see, hold on. Okay, I'm going to take my yarn first. And I'm going to make my yarn have a U shape at the top. Okay? So I'm going to have a
Like
U
a
shape.
rainbow.
Like a rainbow.
Like a skinny rainbow.
Skinny rainbow.
Like this.
And then I'll show you what we're going to do. All right. So Betsy, I need you to while I hold the camera, I need you to help me.
Okay.
I want you to lay that stick on top of the U. Will you do that? Yep. Okay, see how that stick is laying on top of the U? Then we're going to pull the top part of the yarn over the stick. No, leave that flat. Leave that part flat. Get the long, skinny end of the yarn and pull it over. And in order to tie this, what Betsy's going to have to do is she's going to have to push those long, straight sides through that U shape. So we're going to kind of lift. Hold on. We're going to lift that U shape up. I'm trying to do this with one hand here.
Lift the U shape up.
Hold on. Nope.
It's kinda
You're
hard.
you're lifting your stick. Okay.
Okay.
So let's try this again. You're gonna. So now my straight ends are laying there. I want to lift that U shape and pull the straight ends through it.
Okay,
Can you try that?
I'll try that. But it's kind of like a knot, but not exactly.
Exactly. And then we're gonna pull it tight. Okay.
So
then
it in the middle.
I'm gonna make it kind of closer so you can see it. Okay. So that's my U shape, and I pushed the long, or Betsy really pushed that long part through it. Okay. Let's see if we can do another one.
Kind of like a knot, little.
Yeah, kind of like a knot. This is called a Lark's head knot. Okay. So I'm gonna make another U shape.
Known as weaving.
I lay my stick on top of the U shape. If you can see from here, it's kind of back there. I take these long skinny ends, lay them on top, and then when I'm ready, I gotta pick my U shape up
U shape up
and push those long.
push
No,
those-
not that way. Hold on, look. Hold on. Let's see here.
Yeah.
So I'm picking my U shape up, and then I'll push those through the middle of it
Then tighten
and
it.
pull it to tighten it. Okay. So I might do another video from a different perspective just so you can see it. But basically,
It's like tying.
it's kind of like tying a knot, okay? I'm taking a U shape. Let me see if I can do it in the air. I have a U shape. My stick is right here, okay? I pick that U shape connection up, and I push those long skinny ends through. Pull, pull, pull until it gets real, real tight. Okay, and so it looks like two straight things going through that U shape there. And you keep on doing that until you pretty much fill up your stick. You might need some extra yarn going here, but this is a simple way to tie a knot that's called a Lark's head knot. Okay, I'll do that one more time.
Or known as weaving.
It is a weaving, that's true. Okay, I got a U shape. Here, I'll move it back so you can see it. U shape right here. The straight ends right here. I'll pick my U shape up.
I'm just gonna keep on working on mine.
That sounds good. Okay, and so we're just gonna keep on going until we get those all the way finished. Okay, I know this is kind of tricky. It's something new. We don't do this all the time. So I hope you try it, and I hope you enjoy working with some yarn or some different materials. Thank you. Bye.